Have you ever seen the movie A Man for All Seasons? It's about Thomas More, the lawyer who was beheaded by Henry VIII. A fantastic movie. A fantastic movie. If you have not seen it, I urge you to get a copy and watch it. It's got some great actors in it. An interesting line. One of the Cromwells is in power and Thomas More is in custody. And it's actually before he's in custody, and then the line is said once or twice in the movie, but the essence of it is this. Why, Thomas, this is England, not Spain. Because the Spanish Inquisition was moving forward and people were being executed, all right? And England was not executing people yet, because Henry VIII had not gone completely off the rails. He was off the rails at that point, but he was going to go much further. So the moral of the story with Thomas More was Spain was held up as this wicked, oppressive government, and England was free, and Thomas More, you don't have anything to worry about. Well, Thomas More, of course, ended up being beheaded. And England, all right, the British had lost the country. They lost their country. And it's never been the same in many ways. We have lost our country. And the reason I say this is England, not Spain, is because people want to say, this is America. When you say that, when you say this is America, it doesn't mean the same thing it meant 50 years ago. Not even remotely. Do you realize that just a few days ago, the Klein family from Melissa's Cakes, remember that? Melissa's Sweet Cakes? Look it up online or read about it. However, they gave the government of Oregon a check for nearly $137,000. $137,000 because they said, no, we're not going to make a wedding cake for this lesbian couple because we are Christians and we don't want to have any part of that. So they've been fighting, and the state of Oregon kind of basically put a gun to their head with the law because it says, look, you can appeal your case. But if you're going to appeal, you either have to pay the fine directly to the people, or you have to, or rather put it in a, I'm sorry, not to the people, you have to put it in a fund that the government holds on to while you appeal, or you have to post a bond in case you lose. So it was cheaper for them to just give the government the money, who will hold it, than to pay the bond in order that they could appeal. Are you hearing me? So they're going to lose their appeal. And the money is going to go to this lesbian couple who sued them because they wouldn't make them a wedding cake. Now, listen to my words. This isn't England. This isn't Spain. It's England. No, this isn't America. No, this isn't America. We've lost the country. We do not have righteous people in government anymore. Now, I'm going to prove my point. This is for you, Bobby Sue. When the Obergefell decision came down, do you remember the Obergefell decision? It's the one that legalized homosexual marriage. 3 of the dissenting justices, 4 if you include Clarence Thomas, but 3 of them in effect said that this was a putsch. Scalia specifically said this is a putsch. And for those of you who don't know, that's the German word for a coup d'etat. This is when you have literally seized control of a government. It was a bloodless coup. It was a bloodless putsch. Now, when Anton Scalia is one of the most brilliant men in America. When he uses a word like that, it's not hyperbole. He means it. And other justices, to one degree or another, all intimated that violence was on the horizon. That what the Supreme Court had done by seizing power from the people and by trampling the Constitution, by committing a putsch, all right? That what they had done was paving the way for violence. Bloodshed, okay? I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to weave in for you Donald Trump's campaign and whether we're going to get out of this with bloodlessly or with blood, or whether we're never going to get out of it. Don't go away.